Some stars find the perfect fit, then you have these guys living a total nightmare. After talking to the brass in Cleveland, the vibe is undeniable. There is zero alignment between this roster and an actual winning future. Let's look at 10 unfull stars who, entering 2026, are in a total war with their own franchises. Keon Coleman, wide receiver, Buffalo Bills. When your owner tells the media he only drafted you because the coaches forced his hand, you're already finished. That's how you start a relationship on life support. Buffalo's Terry Pegula went scorched earth last January, blaming the Coleman pick entirely on seeing Medermont's fired staff. Your believers are gone. Now the guy who signs your checks says he never wanted you anyway. The 33rd pick in 2024 was supposed to be the championship cornerstone in Buffalo. 2 seasons later, he scraped together 67 catches for 960 yards and 8 touchdowns. Fine for a backup, but a total disaster for a high second-round investment. He rode the pine in 2025 for what the team called maturity issues. Joe Brady and Brandon Beane are preaching a reset, but the clock is ticking. Trade whispers to New Orleans are getting loud. Beane says the door is open if Coleman can actually show up. Anthony Richardson, Indy's quarterback, you can be a 4th overall pick and sit 3rd on the depth chart. He left Florida with the kind of freakish physical traits we haven't seen in decades. That cannon arm and massive frame were legendary. Everyone hyped his ceiling, yet he's only managed 17 games in 3 seasons. A busted hand, a benching for Joe Flacco. It's been a total train wreck of preparation and health. He entered 2025 as the guy. Then the wheels fell off. He got beat out by Daniel Jones and relegated to the bench. Then a freak orbital bone fracture before week 6 essentially ended his season. It feels like he's played his last snap in Indy. Chris Ballard claims he still believes, but nobody's buying it. Between the depth chart and the locker room rumors, the bridge is burned. The team is done with him. Next, Breece Hall, running back for the Jets. 4 years of misery, 3 coaches, and 22 wins to 46 losses. That's Breece Hall's life. He's the only elite talent on the most pathetic circus in the league. He racked up 1,200 yards again in 2025, while the team collapsed to a 3-win season. By the deadline, Hall was privately screaming for a way out of this losing culture. Super Bowl contenders were desperate to trade for him, but the Jets kept him trapped while selling off everyone else. Now a superstar is a prisoner of a rudderless franchise. Welcome to the Jets. Max Crosby, Raiders edge rusher. This isn't just about hating a team. This is about a man who escaped, then got dragged back. Crosby wanted out by January. Vegas was rebuilding and Crosby wanted to win. A divorce was the only option. When Baltimore offered 2 first-rounders, the Raiders took the deal immediately. It was over. Crosby even posted a tearful farewell to the Raider Nation. He flew to Baltimore, met the coaches, and started his new chapter. Then the Ravens pulled the rug out from under him. A knee issue in the physical killed the deal. Now he's back with a 3-win team he already said goodbye to. He's stuck with a rookie coach and a rookie quarterback, a total nightmare. Marvin Harrison Jr., Arizona Cardinals. Good luck finding a worse situation for a star wideout. The 4th overall pick in 2024 was heralded as a once-in-a-lifetime talent, a Hall of Famer's son, and the most polished route runner the draft has ever seen. He was supposed to be the Cardinals' ultimate savior. 2 desert seasons later, he's a ghost, locked in a cold war with the front office that drafted him. Kyler's gone now. Leading the huddle in 2026 is Jacoby Brissett, a guy with 1 single win last year. When Michael Wilson is outshining the star, those trade whispers become a deafening roar. J.J. McCarthy, number 10 overall in 2024, the supposed crown jewel of the Vikings. The franchise centerpiece Kevin O'Connell was going to polish into a superstar by year 3. Instead, he's a spectator, a preseason knee blowout erased his entire rookie season. He hit the field in 2025 with a 6-4 record, but the box score was a total train wreck. And God, the film is even worse. He's struggling to read the field so badly that the coaching staff is hitting the panic button. Minnesota's answer, they brought in Kyler Murray. Arizona shelled out $36.8 million just to dump him, yet he's here competing for the job. Now McCarthy, the top 10 investment, is likely stuck holding a clipboard. Garrett Wilson, yet another New York Jet on the list. That should tell you everything about the absolute dumpster fire in Jersey. Wilson inked a $130 million deal, betting his future on Aaron Glenn's vision. Then the wheels came off, Fields got benched, and they traded away Quinnen Williams. Then they shipped out Sauce Gardner, his brother on the field. They entered the league together, got paid together, and were the heartbeat of that locker room. So Wilson sat there with a busted knee in November, watching his team self-destruct in real time. He's too elite, too hungry to just ride out this disaster in 2026. He took the money, but he's living in a nightmare. G. Brown, the sideline drama in Philly, has made his feelings crystal clear. The targets just aren't teeth there anymore. The scheme treats the league's most dangerous weapon like a decoy. After winning it all in 2024, his production just cratered. A perennial All-Pro, yet suddenly the critics are calling him a salary cap burden. The front office is already taking calls from the Patriots and Rams. This fuse has been burning for years. Burrow, the pride of the Bengals. There is no hell like being the best on a team that keeps wasting your prime. He lost 8 games in 2025 to a turf toe injury. Even with a top-tier offense when he's active, Burrow sounds completely broken at the podium. He's dropping hints that his future might not be in Cincy after all. Not exactly the loyalty you want from your your former #1 overall pick. Myles Garrett, 23 sacks in 2025, a historical masterclass. But the Browns only won 5 games, just let that insanity sink in. The most terrifying defender on the planet just had the greatest individual season in history. And his team was trash, of course he's furious. That massive contract extension doesn't change the fact that they're losing. He tried to force a trade once before they threw $40 million a year at him to stay. He stayed, he dominated, he was a god in the field. And Cleveland still can't get out of its own way. The greatest rusher alive is 31, stuck in a never-ending rebuild. He's fed up with the dysfunction. He's already asked out once, and 3 first-round picks won TB on the table forever. Which star is rotting in a jersey they despise? Do we overlook a player fueled by pure resentment? Sound off in the comments below. Hitting that like button fuels our engine and keeps these deep dives coming. We truly value your loyalty. First time at Total Pro Sports. Enlist now for hard-hitting daily coverage you will not find anywhere else. Thanks for riding with us. We will see you on the next one.